rewrite post-fact era is a tough world to navigate for the resistance these days, but it also offers no shortage of material for comics on late night. Donald Trump is certainly noticed, adding late night to his huge list of Twitter targets. Tweeting on Saturday, late night hosts are dealing with the Democrats for their very unfunny and repetitive material, always anti-Trump. Should we get equal time? Joining me now is Robin Thede, creator and host of BET's brand new late night show, The Rundown with Robin Thede. Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm so excited.
Absolutely. Let's just do some plain old promotion. Let's play your promo. This is the promo for your show. Take a look.
Great.
Behold Robin Thede, host of BET's brand new late-night comedy show, The Rundown with Robin Thede.
I'll run down the week's craziest events in politics and pop culture.
Finally, a show you'll want to stay up late for.
Sketches, music, special celebrity appearances, and free cocoa butter for everybody.
Wait, what?
And I'm going to get the Obamas back in the White House.
You can do that.
Probably. I got a unicorn. Look at me.
The Rundown with Robin Thede, the late night you've been waiting for. Premieres Thursday, October 12th at 11 on BET.
The number of black women late night hosts just went up by 100%.
Thank you for thinking of the cocoa butter, because it's ashy. It's not classy.
Nobody wants to be ashy.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially not at 11 o'clock at night.
Well, congratulations. So
Thank you.
I mean, there are so many late night shows.
Yeah.
Is the pressure on you to stand out and make news and get clips and go viral and get tweeted at by Donald Trump?
Yes. Oh, please. We're all waiting for that, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure. Like the moment you get tweeted at by Donald Trump, you've made it.
That's exactly right.
Yeah. I mean, him going in on late night hosts and stuff is just comical, because if he could host a late night show, he would do it in a minute.
But does it freak you out that the President of the United States is spending so much of his time thinking about what Jimmy Kimmel is saying about him? Or isn't that odd?
Yes, that freaks me out. The fact that he throws paper towels at, hurricane survivors.
It's crazy.
Freaks me out. Many things freak me out.
Yeah. So far, we have a picture of all of the late night TV hosts. Let's put that up. This is I think this is 5. My eyes are bad. 3. There, look at that.
Yeah.
It's a very male, very white male world.
That was
Sam
the one where
B's
Sam tweeted a picture of her as like a minotaur or something with laser eyes after that. Yeah. I remember that shoot.
It's not changed in all of these decades to have more women.
And one of those people is gone. Larry's gone.
Yeah. So, I mean, in a world like that, pitching the show to BET, what was the pitch and how did you get over that mountain?
You know, it was interesting. We actually shot the pilot and pitched to all the networks.
Right.
And then there were a few that kind of rose to the top. And BET said from the get-go, we want to make the show that you want to make. We want to make it unapologetically for our audience.
Yep.
And we want you to be exactly who you are.
Yeah.
So what other network is going to let me do that, right?
Yeah.
So
and promise to get the Obamas back in the White House.
Yes. Well, I promised that. I have to follow through on that.
That might be just you.
That might be tough.
Yeah. So what do you think are the
I didn't say as presidents, by the way. I just said I'm going to get them in.
That's correct.
Yeah.
A
Someone's
tour.
going to break them in. Yeah. We'll just get in the dead of the night. Security is lax around there, right?
Apparently so. Yeah. And they won't take his phone.
No. Listen.
Is Donald Trump? So there's one of two options here. He's either a boon to comedians such as yourself, and it's great, or it's so destabilizing for the country that you'd rather have stability and an unfunny president. Which would you
Look, I'm going to tell you this, because it's just me and you talking.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think he's a boon to white comedians, because they still get to enjoy their privilege. Black people, he is not a boon for us in any way, because we are still suffering at the hands of this man. Everyone is suffering, and they should all know that no one is safe.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, black people didn't vote for Trump, so my show doesn't have to make its living on making jokes about Trump.
Right.
There's plenty of other things that are happening to us in the world of politics and pop culture that we can talk about.
What are the big issues that you think, as a comedian, that you're putting in your monologue that have to go in there?
I want to talk about the NFL protests. I want to talk about what's happening with hurricane relief and these victims who are being ignored by the administration. I want to talk about what's going on in Flint, Michigan, the fact that it's almost 4 years with no clean water. I want to talk about mass incarceration. I also want to talk about R. Kelly having women locked in his basement.
Oh,
what's going on with Bill Cosby. You know what I mean? Like all of it. There's so much stuff that's happening that black people care about specifically. And we invite everybody to watch, because I think it's about time you get to come and see this unfettered opinion. And I think no shade to Trevor Noah, because he's doing an outstanding
job. Amazing job. No, he's terrific.
But I think, there doesn't just need to be one voice. I think I can jump in and I can talk about all this stuff. And I think there's pressure on the other shows to just talk about Trump, right?
Right, yeah.
But I don't have to do that. I can talk about everything.
You can talk about everything. Now, on the R. Kelly, you brought up R. Kelly, so I have to ask you this.
Yes.
Are you one of those people that has banned Step in the Name of Love from all parties?
That's a very tough question.
Because it's tough, right? Because
he's what we call a problematic fave.
Yeah.
Right. So he's got the hits, but then he's also got some other problems. So look, I'm not running out to buy any R. Kelly albums, The same way I'm not watching the NFL. I've got to stand on my principles.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, you know, I definitely understand people who wrestle with that.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Is late night a space where you feel that you can speak more freely than, let's say, if you did a show like early in the day? Is this giving you a platform you think is unique?
Yeah. Nobody's going to let me curse in the middle of the day. And can I curse on here? Because I've got a lot of cursing.
We're on cable, technically.
I'll save it for my show.
Yeah,
but no, I think I get to be as free as possible. And I'm telling you, they are not telling me that I have to do anything. They're just saying, be you. So it's so fantastic.
Well, Robin Thede, congratulations. I'm so proud of you.
Yes.
We will be tuning in to check it out and laugh with you.
Yes.
And thank you for the cocoa butter. I
Girl,
need a little bit
I'm gonna
before
send
you
you
leave.
a tub.
Please do. Robin Thede's The Rundown with Robin Thede premieres this Thursday, October 12th on BET at 11 p.m. Don't miss it. DVR it. That does count in the ratings if you DVR. More AM Joy after the break.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.